Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, Miss. My name is Jhesti Tiara Afni. My number is 332200 and 84. So today I'm going to present you my project 1 for midterm test. I choose communicating with students. This focuses on how teachers can improve communication with students to build a more effective, respectful, and engaging classroom environment. Why communication matters? First, teachers set the tone. The way you speak and behave influences how students interact with you and with each other. Students imitate teachers. If you model respectful, clear, and patient communication, students are more likely to do the same. The last is positive climate. Good communication builds trust, reduces conflict, and improves student participation. Next, we talk about effective communication behavior. This simple behavior can make a big difference. First, eye contact. Looking students in the eye shows you're paying attention. Next, paraphrasing. Repeat what students say in your own words. It shows you care and understand. Avoid automatic praise. Saying good job all the time without meaning it can feel fake. So be specific. Next, let students speak clearly. Don't repeat their answers. This encourages them to speak up confidently and clearly. Next, there is encourage student interaction. First, redirect questions. If a student asks you a question, invite other students to respond. This promotes discussion among them. Don't interrupt. The students finish speaking. It shows respect and builds confidence. Use polite language. Saying please and thank you encourage students to be respectful too. Next, we have nonverbal communication. Communication isn't just verbal. These nonverbal signals also matters. Classroom environment. The way you arrange desks or sit with students impact how open the space feels. Body language. Your posture, facial expression, and gestures send signals about your mood and intentions. Tone of voice. How you say something can be as important as what you say. Next, we have body language during conflict. To resolve conflict peacefully, first, we have to face each other. Sit or stand so you can see each other clearly. And next, stay calm. Avoid wild gestures or aggressive postures. Lean in silently. Show interest and openness. And next, maintain distance. Don't get too close. It can feel threatening. And last, we can make eye contact. Build trust and shows you're listening. Next, use descriptive, not judgmental language. Descriptive language talks about what happened. Judgmental language labels people. Example, descriptive, you were interrupted and I couldn't hear Catherine. In judgmental, it says you're rude. Blame and encourage better choices. Why descriptive language is better? First, it's more informative. It tells students exactly what they did and what you noticed. Second is less threatening. Students don't feel personally attacked. And the third is encourages growth. Focus on actions they can change, not labels they can't. Example, in descriptive, you return quietly and quickly after the activity. In judgmental says, you're such a good kid. Next, we talk about avoid labels. Avoid calling students things like smart, troublemaker, slow learner. Why? Labels stick. Students might live up or down to those labels. Focus on behavior, not the person. Let students know they are okay as people, but certain behaviors need improvements. Next is we have tips for great class discussions. First, arrange seating. Students should be able to see each other. This promotes peer interaction. Second, start with interest. Use videos, stories, or activities to spark discussion. Third is make it inclusive, ask open-ended questions and create space for everyone to join in. Here's some additional tips. First, encourage peer responses. Redirect questions to the group, not always to yourself. Avoid echoing answers. It sends the message that only your words matters. Embrace silence. Sometimes silence means students are thinking, not disengaged. Part 2. Ms. Elazar's case. Solution in logical argumentation. Establish clear rules at the beginning of class discussion, including consequences for disruption. Use positive reinforcement for students who participate appropriately. Implement proximity control. Mr. Alazar can move around the room, especially near the interruptive students. Assign structure roles during discussion, example, like speaker or note taker, to keep students engaged. For chronic issues, apply a behavior contract or involve parents if necessary. Zevanos provocative and destructive behavior. Privately confer with Zevano about his behavior, emphasizing how it affects others. Use restorative discipline. Have Zevano reflect on his behavior and possibly apologize or make amends. Apply the I message strategy. Miss Jayendra can say, I feel disrespected when I'm interrupted. Sit Zevano strategically away from those he distracts or teases. Reinforce and acknowledge even small improvement in his behavior. Next, may he yes class teasing and bickering. Begin a classroom meeting to address the issue openly, encouraging empathy and respect. Establish a zero tolerance policy for bullying and teasing, and communicate this clearly. Introduce them building activities to rebuild trust among students. Teach and model conflict solution skills to handle disputes calmly. Monitor and mediate future conflicts immediately to prevent escalation. So that's all from me. Sorry for all the mistaken. Have a great day, miss.
Yeah.